Alright, welcome to our first park of day 6. Park St. Paul. Should be a fun time. Let's go inside and check out those giant security guards. I'd heard about them. Oh my god, have you ever... Look at this, the guy checking bags too. Look, the guy's huge. Anyways, we have 7 coasters today. 3 that are notable. The other 4 are just ticks. 2 coasters from the company Parc, which was a Russian company, and they created some just ridiculous stuff that wouldn't surprise you if RMC had made. They're crazy, like airtime ridden coasters. And then we have a...
Ici, on fait sur les cailloux. Ici, il y a juste un journal. C'est pratique pour s'essuyer. Et comme je suis constipé, je me lis pour patienter.
And that happened. And then we have a gravity group coaster. One of their smaller ones, like 50 feet or so. And that is all we have really today. First up is Aero Train, originally built in 1997 for an indoor park in Portugal. This is a custom Vekoma roller skater layout. It was built at this park in 2014, so let's go give it a try. Aero Train done. I think this would most closely remind me of Vapor Trail at Sesame Place, but not as good. Even for a family coaster, it was kind of slow. So, credit done, I guess. All right, 6 more to go. Hey, look. Look at the birds. Hi. Yeah, so there's Robert Rutlow, the world's tallest person, and they obviously have some really tall people here. So there's obviously some kind of connection. So, all right, now over there we have like a boat ride of some sort. And over here, I believe you have paddle boats, and you're free to go around all this area? I'm not even sure. You have one of these. Oh, and look, Bubble World. 130. We might check out Bubble World. That could be interesting. The park map makes this place look a lot bigger than it actually is, I believe. So there we go, we got rabbits on this one. So that over there is interesting. That is like a do-it-yourself suspended coaster that you hang on to like a pole. So we're gonna have to try that later. Do I consider that a coaster? Probably not. Oh, looks like they're building some kind of mountain right here. Oh look, they're theming out their disco. We'll also have to try this out today. I love a disco coaster. And look, they're themed to dinosaurs. I guess you can come in here and just dance if you want. Or play basketball. Well, we know why they have the basketball courts. It's for those security guards to take a break and have fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, there. Look at that Parc. All right, let's 2 coasters I'm very excited for on this trip. The wood coaster, because it's gravity group, and oh, look, circus. So we will be doing plenty of rides today. The park doesn't look like it's going to be very busy. Oh, a lion show. Look how steep that freaking lift hill is. First PAX coaster ever. This thing looks terrifying. So a little bit of drizzle, so hopefully I can get you a better POV later. Oh God. Whoa. Whoa! Ah! Oh! Oh my God, look at these turns. Oh! This is insane. And brilliant at the same time. Oh, look at the lions. Really good. Not as crazy as I was expecting, but really good. First we're gonna hit up the Wild Mouse, but then go over to the Wild Train. Look at that first drop. All right, I've been told that was rough, so we'll see how it actually is. Pretty standard deal. Alright, so it's a miserable day, but if the parks stay open and it's a Saturday, I'm okay with a miserable day because that keeps the people away. Cool entrance sign for sure. La Soirée Verte. Alright, here we go. On the Crazy Mouse. Good one.
Backwards. There we go.
First of a few crazy mouses that will be part of this trip. We're gonna have to try that drop tower out after we get all the roller coasters done, because that looks like homemade. That's crazy. Now, one of the other reasons I came to this park was this crazy ass thing. So let's go ahead and take a ride on the wild train. All aboard.
All right, here we go. Very noisy. Holy! Oh! Woohoo! Whoa! Oh! Oh!
All right, let's talk about Wild Train. Crazy Parc's Russian-built coaster. I liked it. That first drop was very steep. Definitely a backseat ride. Some of the clearances are very questionable. If I had my hands up, I'm pretty sure I could have slapped some steel. I know that I could have touched that awning there, which they have to have because it's a really steep lift hill with a tire-driven lift hill. So yeah, that would slip quite a bit if it didn't have the covering, especially today because it's rainy. So, and let's just start about the entry. Those steps there are very steep, would not work in America. This thing is pretty crazy, or wild. Let's watch it. So it was a little jerky, but I would still consider it pretty smooth. And we're gonna go wrap up the 2 credits and then go re-ride some stuff and check out the rest of the park. Next up is the wacky worm called Pommy. Built in 2005 by DAL Amusement Company. So I like the giant apple in the middle. That's cool. All right, let's go.
All right, here we go. Second wacky worm of the trip.
Alright, so standard wacky worm, nothing to really talk about. It was pretty slow actually. And we're gonna go get that last credit. It's a Zamperla Minnie Mouse. Here we go, Minnie Mouse cartoon. The gentlest of credits ever. I mean, this is barely a credit. we go.
I'm so excited for that thing. We're gonna ride this telegraphic. This is like a do-your-own ride thing. So, here, let me show you. Okay. See, look, they have like these interlocks. And then, yeah, this is crazy. Oh dear. Oh god. Holy crap. Ah! 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 Okay. That's insane. And I'm not doing that again because it's getting wet and rainy and slippery.
Another Never in America thing.
Alright, so the vlog for the time being is going to be reduced to GoPro footage. Sorry about that. I don't want to ruin my equipment. So, next we're going to check out this maze here, which looks pretty cool. Alright, here we go. Let's go.
Gardez la tête sur les épaules.
What's going on here? It's a little freaky. That was pretty good. And a bunch of heads.
Le dîner est servi.
Well,
Vous
hello
reprendrez
there.
bien un peu de pâté de tête.
I don't want what you're serving. Oh, and of course one of these. The floor is kind of like squishy too. Oh my god. Oh, so dizzy. Ah! Hey, yeah, you laughing at me that I got scared? That's what you're doing, aren't you? Ah! Oh, the air blast, those get me every time. Oh, shakerboard! That's cool. I like that. Alright, if they scare me right now with something, I'm gonna freak out. Alright, looks like that's about it. That was really good. I enjoyed that. That was a really good walkthrough. I really like this park. It's not too big. I feel like this had to be an old house at one point that they have incorporated into the park, which is really cool. I love their sign for the girls' room. Petite boop boop. Alright, let's check out the fun. Wait, what's going on with that woman? What the? Speechless. Bonjour. Merci. Alright, so I have the 3D glasses on. Oh, wow, this is actually really good, the 3D effect. I've seen ones where it's just garbage. This is actually really affecting your perspective. The way everything's shifting. Don't know if I'm gonna get any scares, but I'm on alert. Oh, that's it. Okay.
很淡定的他。他们玩这个，那不是我自己的，感觉好像很像。
Alright, next up, the Dino Splash log flume. I gotta say, for a small little park in France, holy crap! Wasn't expecting that. Alright, camera seems to be fine. As a small park in France, they obviously try. And I appreciate that. So, you know, from a park like this, you just expect rides plop down in America without any theming and then charge $50 and say, hey, you should love this and you should come. So I really appreciate that. So good on you, Parc St. Paul. All right, let's hit this up. Oh, look at this. This is cool. Oh, and look at that is so cool. I love the look of that. All right. The shark is a little confusing though. This is definitely a restaurant. And knowing a restaurant, I am sitting forward. Should have wore the quick dry pants. Mistakes were made. Oh my God, no. Please stay out of the boat. No, 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 no. No, we're leaning over here. No. I love the fossils imprinted into the rockwork though. That's cool. Oh man, that was wet. Yep, I'm gonna have to change the pants when we get to the car later. Yeah, it got me way worse than the rain has. All right, let's go take another ride. here we go. Back seat of Formula One at Parc St. Paul. Shouldn't be much different, but I'm going to give you a commentary on this one because it is crazy in the back seat. Alright, like 70-degree lift hill. Whoa, little air time. Ejector air, more air. Then these weird switchbacks. Oh yeah. Surprisingly, they're not too unbearably uncomfortable. There we go. Now some more craziness. Really freaky head chopper. Oh my god. Oh, ejector. Oh, slam down. Okay, and now weakest part of the ride. Ooh, that feels like a tickly coaster, which is funny compared to the rest of the ride. And there it is, the crazy Russian-built PAX coaster. Formula One. Okay, now that I have a few rides on both Wood Express and Formula One, let's talk about both of them. Wood Express, very good. Airtime on every hill, good curves, good turns. I think now that I've ridden so many of these size gravity groups, they're starting to become, they're kind of melding together a little bit. I liked it more than Timber, most definitely. This is way more intense than Timber. Timber was like the least intense one I've been on. I liked what they did with the two like off-access airtime hills, but other than that, it was weak. I mean, it's normal length for these, so it's fine. And you know, airtime, there's a double down, very good. Now, Formula One, let's talk about this one. That track just looks so skimpy. So the fact that you're getting all this airtime and then you can look at the wheels there, it just looks so minimalistic for what this thing is doing. Backseat provides ridiculous ejector airtime right there, right there. And then the weakest part right there is that portion right there. I thought that would be exciting. It just lost all momentum before it has a chance to do anything there. But, and then the wild mouse curves are just weird, how they are banked to the side and twist in the middle of the switchbacks. There's a double up after the first drop. Fantastic. You can see a little bit about the history there, if you can read France. Oh, it talks about the Matterhorn and ice sleds, all that stuff. So that's cool. All right, so ride a few more times. All right, so had 4 rides on each, the Wood Coaster and Formula One. I think I'll probably take another one on both of them. But for me, once you have about 5 rides, I'm pretty good. That's usually my max. So Wood Express is definitely a reason to get here. You're not too far from the center of Paris, so it's really easy to get out here. Transportation-wise, I have no idea if there's public transportation. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Regardless, by car, not very far. So, and this should look wonderful once it's done. I like that they opened it right away. Like, it's obviously they got the disco ready, but theming not so much. You know, why not work on it when you can and still have your new ride open? For a small park like this, you want to have things open as fast as you can. So, obviously, if you were at Disney or Universal, you would never do this. But yeah, I'm very impressed with this, the theming on this little log flume. Let's take a look really quickly. So we'll see the circus, tiger thing, and then we'll see Bubble Works right after it. then maybe ride some of the favorites. And that'll be it for today at Parc St. Paul. Heading to another park. Gonna allow about 2.5 hours there. I probably don't need more than an hour because it is purely a credit run. But you know what? The places I don't plan to not be a credit run end up surprising me. So let's go do this again when it's not so wet and I don't feel like that's not the way you do it. All right, let's do this. Be courteous and bring one up for the next person. And green light means go. Okay. There we go. That's ridiculous. We gotta do this giant. I really like the riverboat thing and the boats. Don't think I'm gonna do them because, well, it's something really nice, but no good views, and that's something I would have done if Ariel's here. So if I ever come back here, something I will definitely do. All right, let's do this slide. All right. I'm actually going faster than I usually do on these things. Oh, there we go. You have goats. Hi. You like your house? I like your house. Let's go check out your other friends. I'm not even sure what you are. All right. And we have goats. Goats on a rock. Not a roof, a rock. And lots of poop. Apparently they poop in one place. They're very tidy where you poop. Alright, this thing's crazy. Let's go climbing. I'm gonna go do that huge ass slide. And then we'll do some of the stuff around the ends. Those slides are really steep. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that was pretty easy. What the heck is that house smoking? Crazy. Pretty much done with the park. Gonna take the shows in because no, I haven't seen any shows yet. I want to see some tigers. So I'm sure that they're doing some stuff that would be questionable in America. We'll see. gonna go see Bowl World. So, as far as that tiger show goes, that was cool. Something you haven't been able to see in America for some time now. So it's very interesting to see that here. I obviously I have no idea what he was saying, but it was still cool. All right, let's go check this out. That was pretty cool. Aside from the technical problems with the sound and lights, that was very cool. Obviously not something I really needed to go all the way to France to see, but I was okay with it. As today is kind of a relaxed day because the last few days have been kind of crazy. Took 2 more rides on Wild Train and did that drop tower, which was a fantastic view, but was one of the weakest drop towers that actually freefalled I've ever been on. And the slowest ever. I don't know who made that. It's probably some European knockoff or something. So that's gonna be it from this park. I liked it. I enjoyed myself. I probably could have actually stayed here nearly the full day, but it is 3:30 now, and we're gonna head over to another park just for a couple of hours, get those creds, and move on.